fans, it's your boy Untitled here, back with more You Don't Know Jack 2011. Last episode we did, episode 13, you got Gallstone Jewelers. In this episode we're going to be doing What a Prick, Cactus Company. So the wrong answer to the game is going to be something about cactuses, or cacti, or desert, something like that. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. New videos posted every day. Let's get right to it.
Alright, we have one contestant. I repeat, one contestant.
We're going in 30 seconds.
Hey, I'm Donnie. Would you desire my abstinence in the explanation of the game's ins and ons? Nope, got it. This one is chomping at the belt.
Pull it together, folks.
Player one is either missing a pseudopod. Now your name is Pickles. Just because.
10 seconds.
Bye, Curious.
Mail enhancement check, please.
6, 5.
Let's go to black.
3.
Taste the memory.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson. Who the are you? Nobody wanted to play with you, huh? It's like grammar school all over again.
What?
And your wrong answer of the game is being sponsored by...
What a Prick Cactus Company! The plural of cactus may be cacti, but our focus is on cat-you.
Okay, no turning back. Let's begin with... Partly sunny with a chance. How much of a levato is a demi-levato? 1/3 of a levato, 1/2 of a levato, 3/4 of a levato, or a full levato? Demi means half, so demi-levato is actually half of a levato. Alright, bring me the levato. Take a good look at Pee-wee's Big Art Venture. Imagine we could get Paul Rubens of Pee Wee Herman fame to host our game. It would be pretty sweet. Anyway, if we could somehow convince him to do it. How would it sound theoretically if Paul Rubens pronounced the name of a Peter Paul Rubens painting? Portrait of the Artist's Mother! The Hippopotamus Hunt! The Starry Night! Girl with the pearl earring! The Hippopotamus Hunt is one of the more famous paintings by Peter Paul Rubens, often referred to just as Rubens. You know, if we could get Paul Rubens to host this game, it would be a guaranteed hit. Coming up, fashion you can believe in, and it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 names. For each one, tell me if it's the name of a nonprofit humanitarian organization or a brand of designer jeans. If it's a nonprofit, press left on your plus control pad. If it's jeans, press right on your plus control pad. Each one right gets you a generous $300, but each one wrong will set you back a pair of Calvin Kleins. You've got 30 seconds to make a difference. Okay, we're off. Citizens of humanity. People's liberation. Call to action. 7 for all mankind. Global impact. True religion. Rockin' Republic. Not bad, but you're a little stiff. You might want to go up a size. Or 3. Yeah, nothing says I enjoy helping the less fortunate better than a $300 pair of jeans. Say hello to a salute to Dick. Did you know that the first Gap store opened in 1969, the same year Richard Nixon took office? If the Gap decided to honor Richard Nixon by keeping their stores open for the duration of the audio gap found on the Watergate tapes, approximately what would the store's hours be? 9 a.m. until 9:01 a.m., 9 a.m. until 9:18 a.m., 9 a.m. until 2:12 p.m., or 9 a.m. until 9 o'clock the next day. The missing audio gap in the Watergate tapes was 18.5 minutes long, so the gap would be open from 9 until a little after 9:18. Coincidentally, that missing audio was just 18.5 minutes of Nixon telling Henry Kissinger how good his ass looked in khakis.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
May I introduce Nostra Awesome. Man, you know that Nostradamus guy who wrote all those quatrains that predicted everything that's ever happened? Turns out the dude even predicted video games. Because he never mentions it in his quatrains, which video game series did Nostradamus not predict? Doom, Quake, Battlefield, or Portal? I have a prediction about your very near future. Smart people choose this. Nostradamus mentions the words Battlefield, Quake, and Portal multiple times each, but he never mentions the word Doom. Now, he also didn't predict Tetris specifically, but he did say, beasts ferocious from hunger will swim across rivers. The greater part of the region will be against the Hister. The great one will cause it to be dragged in an iron cage, when the German child will observe nothing. And it's pretty obvious by that he meant Tetris. We've finished round 1. And surprisingly, you're doing pretty well. Remember, I'm doubling the value of each question in round 2. And remember, our wrong answer of the game is still out there waiting to be picked. Well, no time like the present. Try this on for size. The writing's on the Walmart. Suppose Walmart goes literal and starts selling commemorative pieces of the Berlin Wall. If they roll back the price so it matches the year in which the wall came down, how much will a piece cost? 1979, 1985, 1989, or 1994? Built in 1961, the Berlin Wall, which separated East from West Berlin, was eventually destroyed in 1989 by Germans from either side. The Berlin Wall, 28 years of existence. Multiply that by about 13 and you have the average age of the Walmart greeter.
Question 7.
It's time for You Can Olympic Your Nose. Which of these events might occur if the Olympics were held on Olympus Mons? A biathlon through the Gobi Desert, figure skating in Antarctica, water polo in the Pacific Ocean, or mountain biking on Mars? Here's what you meant to pick. Olympus Mons, the largest volcano in the solar system, is located on the surface of Mars. Olympic mountain biking. I know I look forward to it every 4 years. Olympus Mons is not in the desert. But speaking of deserts, you've won your very own albino cactus from the world-famous What a Prick Cactus Company. The only thing green will be all of your friends with envy. Today's wrong answer of the game is accompanied by an $8,000 cash bonus. Have at it.
Plucking chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Open wide for Martha Stewart dying. You know, time in the slammer really puts perspective on the realities of life and death. Suppose Martha Stewart changes the name of her TV show from Martha Stewart Living to Martha Stewart Living Wills. What would she teach you to make? A lovely death quilt that says, everything goes to my spouse, a frilly apron with the words, do not resuscitate, a funeral cake that says, mom gets to distribute my stuff, or a lace doily that says, don't take my things if I disappear. Watch the time. I loves me a good funeral cake. Where's that confounded right answer? A living will is a document that indicates your wishes for your medical care should you ever become seriously incapacitated, such as a vegetative state or irreversible coma. It's a pull-the-plug order, if you will. You know, like they did with the Martha Stewart version of The Apprentice.
Scrolling through the park with the sarsaparilla.
I call this one How many balls do you have? Let's put these balls in order.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right.
Okay, I'm handing out a $1,000 bonus for a correct answer. Put these things in order based on the number of balls they have, from fewest balls to most balls. A standard game of skee ball, a game of bumper pool, a game of Quidditch from Harry Potter. Quidditch, bumper pool, skee ball, Quidditch, skee ball, bumper pool, Quidditch, or Quidditch, skee ball, bumper pool. Quidditch has 4 balls, skee ball usually has 9 balls, and bumper pool has 10 balls. That earned you an extra $1,000. Now, a lot of people like to roll their balls when they play skee ball. I prefer throwing them overhand as hard as I can. I've been ejected from a number of Chuck E. Cheese establishments.
Hold me, never let me go.
Take a stab at Long John Corporate Meddlers. Suppose Long John Silver's expands its menu. Which of the following menu items would be anatomically possible? Whale fingers, dolphin wings, electric eel legs, or shark bone soup? A shark skeleton is made of cartilage. No bones about it. One right answer coming up. A whale's fin has 5 fingers. An order of whale fingers also comes with a complimentary 3-gallon bucket of barbecue dipping sauce. Welcome to the attack. Well, don't mind me then. Here's your clue. A boy and his robot. Let's get automated. Good luck. There it is! I'd be impressed if you weren't programmed to do that well. Yes, you think you're human, of course, that's the way we built you. But in reality, you're just a cold, unfeeling bucket of bolts that can spit facts and figures out of its metal head. Sure, you're smart, but do you know what it's like to laugh, to cry, to be slapped in the face for getting fresh? I feel sorry for you, I really do.
You don't know Jack!
Nice work, folks. Donnie, what's going on?
So, are you thinking you'd like to enrage in more tomfoolery?
Each year, tens of dozens of puppeteers suffer serious hand injuries because they didn't use the proper lubrication before stuffing their hands into a puppet. These injuries can range from minor chafing and small blisters all the way to the loss of a limb and death. Luckily, there is a solution. Felt-up hand puppet lube was specifically designed by scientists to provide the lubrication that feels good, but also keeps puppeteers safe.
I feel good. My puppet feels good. Because of felt-up, well, we're both healthy.
If you or someone you love uses hand puppets, don't they deserve to get felt up?
I didn't get my son felt up when he was younger. He might not be here today.
Felt-up hand puppet lube for your loved ones.
And now a message from the law offices of Edgar J. Penrod.
I'm attorney Edgar J. Penrod. Have you recently been in an auto accident? Have you suffered major injuries? If you answered yes to both of these questions, then chances are you're the person I hit with my car last week. So call the law offices of Edgar J. Penrod today, because hey, nobody wants to go to court, right?
The law offices of Edgar J. Penrod. Sorry, our bad.
2002, a film came out that changed the genre of fantasy suspense forever.
Mine, the sunlight, as it dies. A wary sight for weary eyes.
No, witch, you will not weaken me.
Salazar, throw me the pendant!
That film, Witch's Wheel 2, you probably don't remember the original Witch's Wheel. It was kind of a mess. But the sequel has left audiences wondering what happens next for nearly 10 years. This summer, the wait is over. Chauncey Zeigman presents Witch's Wheel 2. 2.
The silence of these woods is suspicious.
Salazar, 3 L's!
Quickly, Warlock, an incantation.
This July, prepare yourselves for Witch's Wheel 2. 2. The sequel to the sequel.
Ow!
What's wrong, baby?
Your bee-beard. It's too unruly. I don't love you anymore.
No! What do I do?
Biz, get a buzzkill beard trimmer, bozo.
Huh?
Biz, get the buzzkill beard trimmer and shave or trim your bee beard for the utmost comfort for you and your lady. You can have bee mutton chops, a bee handlebar mustache, or a bee soul patch.
Hey, your bee-beard looks great. I love you again.
Thanks, Buzzkill.
Who makes you look sharp without the sting? Buzz does.
Also available, Hive Diver Bikini Wax.
Guten Tag, I am Pope Benedict XVI. When I enter a church, I always reach for the basin of holy water as a gesture of symbolic cleansing. But when I enter a gymnasium to either get my elliptical on or just to wail on my rock-hard abs, I reach for a bottle of vitamin holy water. Vitamin holy water replenishes my electrolytes while giving me godlike strength for higher reps and an even higher calling. It's sacred, refreshing, and loaded with vitamin G.
Oh, Janice, how do you keep your skin looking so youthful?
Well, I'll let you in on my secret if you promise to keep it under your hat. This is not my real face. It's a mask!
Forever Young Baby Disguise is perfect for those who long for those wrinkle-free days of youth. And it's so simple. Just a color photo of a baby's face blown up and printed on 100% recycled cardboard. Simply apply the masking tape and voila, you have a baby face.
And here I thought you were just naturally youthful.
No, and it's so much cheaper than Sandory. Here, try one.
Wow, I can already tell that people are looking at me differently. Thanks to Forever Young Baby Disguise, I can hold my head up high.